Grandpa! Grandpa, are you home? Hello everybody, welcome to today's vlog. It is Monday, and it has been 2 weeks since I recorded my last vlog, and as you can see, if we walk over here, the corn in this field is doing pretty well. So we got some crops coming in, which is pretty good. We do own this field, but we do not farm on it because we don't actually have the machinery to farm on it. I mean, we do have the machinery, we just don't have big enough machinery to do it. So we do have a farmer currently renting this field, and we get paid at the end of the season. I don't remember what Grandpa said the percentage was, but there's like a percentage, like, okay, so they get an income from this field, and then we get a percentage of that income. So that's good. It's a pretty big field. I mean, it looks, yeah, it's pretty big. But today we have some things that we have to do. For one, I have to take my truck to the mechanic. And the reason for that is because of the fact that it is using way too much oil. I do not understand it. Yeah, so when was it? It was yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, yesterday. I came home and no, it was actually before I came home, yeah, because I had to go to the store first. So I went to the store because my vehicle, this truck, said that I was low on oil. So, you know, I opened up the hood, checked the dipstick thing to make sure that it, you know, if you look at it and see if it was full or not, because I literally just put it in at the beginning of the week, and it was empty. It was all really close to empty. So I don't know what the heck the problem is. And then, I put it in at the beginning of the week because it said it was low on oil, but I had just put it in the week prior, and it also said it was low on oil, so I don't know what the issue is. And I put it in, and then I came home, looked at the dipstick thing again, and it said that I was halfway low on oil, even though I filled it up. And when I was done with that, I looked at the stick and it said that I was full, and then I came home and it was halfway empty. So I looked around and I tried to see if I could see any leakage, and I couldn't see anything leaking. So I don't know what the issue is. So that being said, I called the mechanic and asked about what I could do, and they said that since I was not sure of the issue, I could make an appointment with them. So I have to be at the mechanic shop in town somewhere between 8:30, which it's obviously 6 minutes past 8:30, and 10 o'clock. Drop my vehicle off at one of the garages, talk to the manager. He's going to set me up with a rental car, I think he said, and then we'll be on the road. So he said it could take a week because they have a lot of things they have to do, but yeah, I don't know what the issue is. I'm going to talk while we drive because we do have a few other things that we need to talk about. One being Grandpa. Grandpa has not been doing well. I don't know what's going on, but he's been stuck in bed this past week. He's been coughing. He's very ill. I don't know what's wrong with him. I've never seen him this low of energy. Even when I was really young, he's never been this low of energy before. I mean, he's been sick, but he's never, this is something different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's wrong with him. Hopefully it's nothing urgent. I did tell James about it. James is aware. I told him maybe we should take him to the doctor, because, I don't know, I'm a little worried for Grandpa. He's an old man, I don't really want to get into any of, anything that could happen as far as that goes, but, because that's something I don't really want to think about, but, yeah, I told James about it. He said, well, let's wait and see, maybe he just got, maybe he's just really sick, but I don't know. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. I told James, I mean, I don't know. But, all right. So, that being said, hopefully he'll be all right. What else do we got to do today? I have a job for Peterwood that I have to do. That job is fertilize the field. I cannot remember what field it is. I'll have to look on my phone. But he told us that we have to fertilize the field. So we got to go to his dairy farm, pick up a tractor and his fertilizer spreader that he has ready for us. And then we'll go to fertilize the field. We'll come back. But before we do that, I'm actually going to go to James's house. He does not live at Grandpa's. No, he doesn't. He actually has a family of his own. He's got a wife and a son. I don't know. He might have another son. a younger child. I don't know. His older son, his name's Christopher. He is 13, I think. The last time I saw him was when I was in Mills County. So that was quite a while ago that I had seen him. But yeah, hopefully they're all doing well. I haven't seen his family for a long time, so this is kind of exciting. But we're going to do that just after we drop off the truck. Yeah, and then we're going to leave. Peter said he wanted his field fertilized no later than 3 o'clock, so we got to make sure we watch our time here. And then I think that's just going to be how our day goes. But yeah, I'm going to cut back right when I'm at the mechanic shop. All right, so we're just out of the place here. This is the mechanic shop right here. And then over that building, way over there, that tannish building with the rock wall, that's the machine shop. So he said when I was on the phone with him that I just have to park at one of these garages here, and then the door for the office was around back. See, look on the dashboard. Look on the dashboard. It's telling me that I don't have any oil. Right on the dashboard, it's saying I don't have any oil anymore. What's going on? I just put it in last night, and it's telling me I don't have any more oil. What is the issue with this? Man, all right, well, at least we're at the mechanic shop. So let's shut it off. We'll go talk to the guy right now. That'll be good. He can turn it on, and he can see right there that, well, it's saying I don't have any oil. See the issue? I don't have any more oil, and I just put it in last night. So I don't know what the issue is. My God. Hopefully they can wash it. I think they said that they'll probably wash the vehicle along. That's one of their, like, perks that they get when you're, like, a new time customer. You come in, and then they wash your vehicle for you for a free cost. So hopefully they can wash it when we get it back. But hopefully they can figure out this oil problem, more or less. Because, you know, these oil problems is costly. So let's go talk to the guy. The door's here. Yeah, hello. I'm here for an appointment that I made for my truck oil inspection. Yes, and you are Matthew, right? Yes, that would be correct. Okay, so just leave your vehicle here. We currently have a lot of vehicles to repair, so this could take 2 days to a week. We are giving you a rental car. It's an old Ford, and since we do not know what the problem currently is, we won't know the price for the repair. That being said, the cost for the rental car and the inspection will be told to you once we give you a phone call. If you do decide to get the vehicle repaired, then you have to pay at the end. And if you could please sit for a moment and fill out some paperwork. This is just the rental agreement. The truck is just around back, and we'll give you the keys once you're done filling out the paperwork. All right, thank you. Alrighty, so he said that the rental truck was just around here. There's a truck in here. It's got a car on the back, probably broken down or something. I don't know. That looks kind of like the vehicle we picked up that ran into the tree over there, but I wouldn't imagine it'd still be in the shop. All right, so he said that this is the truck we're taking. Nice, pretty clean. Blue. I like that color. It's a Ford. Pretty older. Let's get into it and see the interior. Pretty nice. It's yeah, gray. It's got the really old kind of, it doesn't have the modern display like mine does right there. It's got the old-fashioned radio and things like that. Well, let's start it up. He did give me the keys. All right. Oh, while we were inside, I had to do some paperwork. But while I was doing that paperwork, I actually did get a text message from James. So let's go check that. Because I don't know what he said yet, so let me park right here and we'll check the message. Okay, so James says, remember, my house is just past the freeway with a garage with a green roof and a house with a white fence. Trees are near that fence. And also, if Christopher isn't on his tractor doing work on the grass field he just planted, yell at him and tell him to get to work. He'll be lucky if he gets to mow it. All right, so I responded, all right, will do. Alrighty, so it is 9:05 in the morning now. I had not yet ate breakfast, so I stopped at this diner. I had what they called Mills County double-style breakfast. So that consisted of either bacon, no, not bacon. It either consisted of waffles or pancakes. I hate waffles, so I had pancakes, and then you had a choice of eggs. So I decided to have scrambled eggs. And I don't know about anyone else, but I love to put an intense amount of salt and pepper on my eggs. I don't know about anyone else, but that's just how I like it. And then it also came with either a choice of ham or bacon. Personally, I'm a bacon guy. But anyways, I was watching the footage while I was eating, and I realized I forgot to mention my main motive for going to James's house, because I really wouldn't bother going to James's house without him unless it was for this particular reason. And the reason is because the old Hurleyman tractor that I used to drive when I was a kid is parked there. So I'm actually really excited to get there. But as he told me, he said if his son is not working in the fields, yell at him. I'm not going to yell at him. I won't yell at him. I'm not going to do that. I'm not his father. I won't do that. Hopefully he is working in the fields. If he's not, I'm just going to tell him that his dad wants him to be out in the fields fertilizing. What else? What else is there to say? He did say... it's just past the freeway there. Green barn. Well, not a green barn. A garage with a green roof. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. Let's go, because we're burning daylight, and I still have to do my work for Peter Wood. So let's go. All right. So as James said, he said it's just past the freeway here. There's a garage with a green roof. So I imagine it probably wouldn't be too hard to find. Let's just get going here and see if we can find it. Shouldn't be too hard, though. All right, so we're driving up here. I see a garage with a green roof. There's a house with a white fence around it. He did tell me that in the text message. I think this is it. I mean, he said it was like literally just after the freeway, so I think this is it. All right, I'm pretty sure this is it. Let's put our turn signal here, turn in. Hopefully this is it. I do see a tractor moving over there. I can't see who's on it, though. I think that's probably his son. It's a small tractor. Wow, he's got quite an operation going on here. I'm certain this is it. I'm going to text him and ask him, show him a picture. I probably should have texted while I was on the side of the road. Whatever. Hopefully, you know what? I'm certain this is it. I'm becoming really overconfident here. I'm certain this is his house. It would be kind of embarrassing if it wasn't. Who's on the tractor, I wonder? I can't see it. I don't know where it went. Let's park over here real fast and get out. Man, he's got quite an operation going on here. Check it out. Ooh, is that the Hurleyman? Oh my, hold on. We'll have to get to that in a second, but I want to make sure. Is his son, Christopher, doing what he's supposed to be doing? Where is he now? Oh, he's way down there, I think. I can't really see him. Looks like... Oh, I can't see him from this far, but I think that's him. James is not here, obviously. He's at work doing something else. But, man, he's got quite an operation going on here. Let's park it. So, wow, he's got quite an operation going on here. We got to take a look at all this stuff. But first, what am I going to do? Because he's got so much stuff going on here. You know what? I'm going to text James real fast. I'm going to take a picture of this and text him real fast. Alrighty, so I sent him the text message, and he replied to me that this is the place. So good. We're not trespassing on some random person's property. Alright, we can see the tractor here. Looks like it's a young child on the tractor, so that's good. I don't need to go and yell at anyone. I don't know where anyone else is. His wife, I thought he said his wife was going to be here, but I would imagine she would have already came out. That's what he said the other day, is that once I got here, she would immediately came out. But let's take a look at some things here. He did say that some of this stuff was his son's, because he wants his son to get into the world of farming. And he said his son is actually pretty passionate about it, so that's pretty good. He said that, see, I have a horrible memory of what we used when we were a kid. So apparently, the only thing that we didn't have when we were a kid out of this machinery was this round baler. Apparently, we had this wagon, but I can't remember. We had this sickle bar mower and this tedder. Was it the tedder or was it the windrower? I can't remember what he said. I think that looks kind of new. So I think it was the tedder we had, apparently, but we didn't have the windrower. He said he got this windrower for pretty cheap. Windrower? No, we got this apparently he got the windrower for pretty cheap. Cheap. There it is. Yeah, cheap. And then, yeah, I guess we had the wagon. This is the square baler we used. I do remember this. Yeah. This one. I remember this square baler. It always got clogged, this machine. So, yeah, hopefully his son, if he uses it, knows how to unclog it. But I don't know. James is pretty good with farming stuff, so I'd imagine he probably taught his son what to do now. And this round baler. We did not have this round baler, actually. As you know, we had that one. Well, was this the round baler? I don't remember. We had an old New Holland. So, no, it wasn't this one, because this is some other brand. Man, this is a really old piece of machinery here. And then they also have this. It looks like some sort of tool you'd use for flattening ground, so that's pretty nice. And then, yes, he did tell me we used to have this plow and this cultivator that we used to use a while ago. I do remember this machinery vaguely. I remember this one. I do remember pulling it behind the Hurleyman. I think that's the Hurleyman. I want to go over there. And I do remember this one too. I remember it. I'm getting it back and I'm remembering using it. Is this the Hurleyman? Because I can't see it and I don't remember it from behind. Or is this the Hurleyman? No, I think that's a Massey. It's the Hurleyman. Oh my God. Does it start? Hold on, let's sit down. If this thing starts, I'm going to be like so happy right now. Does it start? No, it doesn't start. Well, whatever. Maybe we can get it fixed. It'd be awesome if we can get it fixed because I would be absolutely... I have so many memories in this machine. Oh my God. Like, seriously. Man, I don't imagine it'd be too hard to fix it. I mean, it's not that complicated of an engine, right? An engine? Sorry, bit my tongue there as I was talking. But it wouldn't be too complicated to fix it. Oh, man. How about that combine? I don't remember us having a combine like this. Yeah, I do not remember us having a combine like this. Sostavanoy. Okay, so is it a Russian combine? Yeah, it kind of looks like it is, maybe. Let's see if we can climb up here real fast and open the door and sit inside. Look at this engine. It's pretty exposed, but let's see if we can sit down. It's pretty old. What is that? Is that like... Yeah, I don't know. Man, pretty old. I'm not going to start it up, though, because it's not mine. I shouldn't even be up here. Looks like Christopher's getting away there. I do believe that is him. I haven't seen him in such a while, man. He's going to come over here, and he's going to be like, who the heck are you? Man, he was so young when I last saw him. But let's take a look at some of this other machinery. I don't think James's wife is home. She would have probably already came out here and wondered who I am. But I don't know. I do remember her to always be a very loving person. So let's take a look at some of the things he's got here. In comparison to Grandpa's stuff, he's got some very big machinery. He's got a modern New Holland disc bind here. Very nice, very nice. And a New Holland baler. So, man, that's pretty nice. I don't think he has any animals, though, except for what Grandpa has. I mean, I think Grandpa's, like, I don't know. He farms on what Grandpa has, too. So... Man, this is pretty nice machinery. I do wonder why he didn't use his machinery for Grandpa's hayfield. I would have thought he would, but I don't know where his tedder is. Maybe we can ask him about that. Or maybe he just uses Grandpa's tedder. Grandpa's tedder and Grandpa's windrower. Maybe he just uses that for his fields. But he's got some pretty modern machines here. This John Deere 7920. I don't know how you would say that. But then we have the 6250R. Very nice. Let's see if we can get inside of it here. Oh, man, very nice. The seat's very comfy, too. And then we also have that extra seat right there, probably for Christopher. I would imagine he'd probably bring Christopher with him, but he probably wouldn't let Christopher drive this. Man, it's pretty nice. Oh, yeah, very nice. Air conditioning unit and everything. There's a modern screen display there. Let's get out and close it up. It's pretty dirty here. Let's see. Okay, looks like Christopher's working on the second field there. I don't know if he saw me yet. He's probably very focused. But we also have some other things here. What else we got? We got a sewing machine, it looks like. Yeah, big sewing machine. I'd imagine that John Deere right there would probably pull it. And then we also have a cultivator. Very nice, very nice. Vaderstad. Okay, so he uses, yeah, a lot of European machinery, he looks like. What company is this from? It doesn't say anywhere. It's also pretty dirty. He probably did use it. Let's climb up here. Is there anything up here that says Horsch? Okay, Horsch. There it is. Probably shouldn't be standing up here either. You know, if Christopher didn't see me standing up here, I don't know. He probably already called his dad and is like, there's some idiot standing on top of our sewing machine. What do you want me to do? I don't know. He probably didn't see me. He didn't stop. I'd imagine he would stop if he did call his dad, but he's also got this massive plow, too. This is massive. What company is this from? Lechman? Oh, Lemkin. Titan 11. Very nice. Very, very nice. And then we also have that John Deere tractor over here. Looks like it's connected to the silo, so I wouldn't imagine they do this for field work. I mean, it looks like it's been parked here for a while. As you can see, it's buried into the ground a bit. John Deere 6200. 6200. Very nice. I can't get inside of it. It's locked, unfortunately, but very nice machine. Man, he's got quite an operation going on here. He told me he was running an operation, but he wasn't telling me he was running a farming operation this big. Look at how massive this field is. There he is. Christopher is getting on very well with fertilizing this field. But he's got quite an operation going on here, quite a few fields. So apparently this field is hay. And Christopher's the one who planted it. Very nice. Nicely done. And it's not coming in yet. As James did mention to us, Christopher will be lucky if he gets a cut out of it this year. But hopefully he does, because I would like to see him do that. He's getting on pretty well with that. You can see him there. Old tractor. I do wonder what kind that is. Small, very simple. You know what? I would agree with James if that's his motive, that he wouldn't want his 13-year-old son to drive modern, big, huge machinery. Obviously, when I was a kid, it was the same way. We had the bigger machinery, but I only drove the smaller machinery. So I do wonder. This was, I think, the tractor that James always drove. He did drive a little bit more of a modern machine than I did, this Massey Ferguson. Let's see if it starts up. Oh, wow, starts right up. Of course, my tractor doesn't start up, but his does. Typical. Oh, man, look at that fan going on inside of there, too. I never actually really got to drive his tractor very much, because obviously I had a tractor for myself. There was a tractor for him. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to wait for Christopher to be done. Maybe he recognizes me, and that's why he's not stopping. But I'm going to wait and see if I can talk to him, because it's been such a while. But I'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, so Christopher is just behind me. He's parking his tractor. It's really loud. Holy crap, got to block my ears here. Okay, so Christopher went inside. He left his tractor there. We did have a little bit of a conversation. We were talking about the fields and everything like that. He remembered me, which is good, but I recorded the conversation, but unfortunately his tractor, which is very loud, yeah, you couldn't really hear him talking, and you couldn't really hear me either, so there's no point of putting it in the video. But, alright, so Christopher's driving away. He's driving away. Does pretty good with that tractor. At least he's got some earplugs. I did notice him put some earplugs in his ears. That's good, because that machine is loud. Holy crap, the steering on this truck is really weird. But at least he's got some earplugs, because honestly, it is a really loud tractor. But let's get going. Alright, so I'm almost at Peter Wood's farm now. He said that I have to do a field, which is down a dirt road, just down the road. It's on a dirt road, just down the road. It's to the left, so if I turn to the left and take that dirt road straight down, I'll get to the field. The machine we are using, the fertilizing machine that we are using, is that blue one way over there. So I'm going to park my truck over here. He's got some machines around here. He's got a bunch of cows in the field over there. Maybe we should go over there. No, I got some work I got to do. I really shouldn't do that. It's already 10 o'clock. Let's park our truck just down here. It's out of the way. If he see, I told him that I'm going to be driving a rental, so, if he sees the Ford truck, that's mine. Or that's my rental, more or less, but I said it was mine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm driving it, so it doesn't really matter. Point is, that's mine at the moment. So let's go here. This is the fertilizer spreader I'm using. It is pretty modern, as you can see. So let's climb up into it. Where are the stairs? I always miss where the stairs are. Oh, okay, they're in the back. Yeah, I'm the one combine. There was that one combine that I was checking out the other day, and the stairs were here. This one, the stairs are in the back. They're all so weird. All right, so now we're inside of it. As you can see, it's pretty modern. So let's start this thing up. Frick starts right up. It's way quieter. Despite it being so big, is way quieter than Christopher's tractor. Christopher's little tractor is like, I don't know what to compare it to. What two things to compare. But, it's really quiet. So he did tell me a few things. There is a button that will allow us to unfold it. And then there is a lever, which if I was to move that lever, it could move the tires in and out, so that's kind of an interesting thing to know. Let's drive up to the field. It is just down the road. Okay, so the dirt road is this dirt road coming up right here. He said it's down at the end of this dirt road right here. Let's slow down here. This thing is very weird when it comes to turning. It's obviously a very massive machine. So it is just down the road here. Looks like somebody was joyriding here. I wonder why there are tire tracks here. Perhaps I should let Peter know about it. I don't know. I do remember when I was younger, there always used to be really dumb young kids who used to, just put their dirt bikes and their four-wheelers into our fields, and it destroyed crop. And Grandpa never let that fly with him. It did not fly with him. That one boy he caught, ooh, that boy got, he got yelled at pretty good by my grandfather. And did he ever do it again? No. And he did see my grandpa once, and it was funny. I was at the store with my grandpa that one time many years ago, and he saw him. Well, actually, I first saw the boy, and then the boy saw me, and then he saw my grandfather and started quickly walking away. It was really funny, because I do remember him to be a pretty tough kid, and the factor that he was running away was kind of funny. Alrighty, and here we are. So it doesn't look like there's that much space here. I don't imagine that I would be able to fit the fertilizer here. So let's go into the field here. This fertilizer spreader is, or sprayer more or less, is fitted with a GPS. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive to the end of that field there. We're going to activate the GPS and go back and forth. So let me drive into the field here. I do not know how long this is going to spread. Or I can't remember, because I remember when Peter Wood was showing me the machine the other day, he did explain to me about how to do this. So as you can see, it's extremely long. So how about we just start right here? We'll just start right here. I did learn a little bit about the GPS, so we'll see if I remember what I'm doing. But we'll just start right here. Go this way. I'm missing an edge of the field right there. I can't tell. I can't tell if I'm hitting the edge of the field, but I think I am. If I'm not, that's okay. I mean, as long as we get most of the field here, we should be okay. And I know I should probably be going with the rows here. My tires should be going in between the rows, but, well, it's fine. You know what? It's okay. If we leave those trem lines, or whatever they're called, here, it should be fine. I see those all the time in pictures where they have, like, the trem lines in the field and stuff like that, from the vehicles and fertilizer spreaders and whatnot. As long as we don't destroy the crop excessively, we should be okay. I do think, I don't know, we might be able to see, because there's a lot of flat land here, we might be able to see James's house from here. Maybe Christopher's still working in the field. I do not know. I think I'm missing the edge over there. Should probably go back around, but that's okay. We'll get it later. I did tell Peter Wood. I mean, Peter Wood does understand this is my first time using one of these massive fertilizer spreaders, so, or sprayers. I always say spreader. I don't know. Grandpa always had the fertilizer spreader, and we used to always use those little pellets. We never actually had a sprayer. I don't want to hit that tree. I'm getting really close to hitting those trees, I think. Then again, maybe not. Alright, so we'll get to the edge of the field here, and then we'll activate our GPS. It's not too hard to use, because I did play around with it a little bit. Alright, there we go. If we stay like this, we should be just in between the crop. Man, I'm looking at the computer there. This thing really eats away fertilizer fast. I probably should have asked Peter Wood the other day, or maybe I can text him, I have his number, if he has any extra fertilizer, because I didn't actually think about running out. Oh, okay, so let's shut this off. We'll back up here. Don't want to obviously go too far back so we hit the pole. Just want to get it so we're fairly straight here. Alright, so if we hit that button on the computer, we'll come up with the GPS. Seems to be pretty good now. Seems to be pretty straight, per se. I need to make sure that the width is correct, because as of right now, it says it's only a 6.0 meter width. So, well, a 6 meter width. I guess I don't need to add the decimal and the 0. But let me fix this real fast. Okay, so if I was to hit that button, and then I can, on the screen here, I can hit... What button is it to hit? It's this button here. So this thing is a 36 meter width in total. So if we were to hit that plus sign, we go to 36. We're just over 36 here. as I remember Peter was saying, it's not always 100% accurate, but this should be fairly accurate here. Let's take a look. I'm going to get out, see exactly our visual position in the field. So let me get out real fast and just see what we're doing here. Are we perfectly at the end of the field here? Yeah, we're very close. I think we're ready to get started. So the nice thing with this modern machine is that there's actually a way to do auto steering. So if I was to hit that button that looks like a radar dish, it will turn on auto steering, and then it'll beep when we get to the end of the field. So I'm gonna put on, my cruise control on. Let's turn on the PTO for this and get going. So it will automatically steer for us. And I think we're actually good to go. There's also auto turn on this, but I like to do it manually. Well, I mean, I can auto turn manually, but I like to, it's kind of like an airplane autopilot, you know what I mean? So if we do this, we should be fine. Man, I'm looking at that computer. We're eating through fertilizer really fast. This thing was almost full when we started, and it's already 80% empty. Well, not 80% empty, but it's like only 80% full according to the computer. Yeah, look at that. Man, there's this field's so big. It literally spans all the way to James's field. Yeah. I think Christopher's tractor's parked over there on the other edge. It's just behind the little window here, the wall here. But I think Christopher's tractor's parked there. Or maybe that's it. No, I think that's a trailer he had parked on the little dirt road. A very nice farm James has. It is very nice. All right, let's turn around. I don't want to hit. I might hit that pole. Stop. I might hit that pole there. Let's do this slowly here. Oh, yeah, we should be fine. Let's turn off the PTO because we're now just fertilizing a wet field. All right, you know what? I'm going to leave this recording, and if I do decide to do a time-lapse with it, I will, but I might not. Let's see. I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, so I tried to record it, and my camera shut off. I don't know what's wrong with this camera. It's a camcorder by... I can't think of the company. Because, unfortunately, the sticker that had the name of it kind of came off. Because this is an older camcorder. I had it for a few years, and the sticker with the company came off. So I can't not remember the name of it. But we're in the field, and... oh, I got a text message. Holy crap. I got a text message. Just as I start recording. Very interesting. I'll check it when I'm done here because, well, I don't think it's that important. It's probably just James asking if I'm still at his house or something like that. Another text message. Maybe James just forgot something, or I don't know. Could be, I don't know. Grandpa doesn't text, so it's probably not him. Maybe it's Peter Wood. I'll probably stop here. Another text message. I should probably stop. This is getting a little urgent. I don't know of anybody who usually sends another one. I don't know if anyone... I need to stop here. Hold on. Let me read this text message. Hold on. All right, so unfortunately my phone's having bad cell signal, but I lowered the text font just so you could read all this. James said, "Matthew, pick up your phone. You need to come home now." And then he yelled, "Matthew, why the heck are you doing this? Oh my God, what's going on? Oh my God." So I texted back, "Okay, sorry, I'm coming." Oh my God, what the heck's going on? Okay, James just told me that I need to hurry up home. Let me text Peterwood real fast. I need to tell him that I can't finish because apparently there's something urgent happening at the house. All right, let's get this thing parked up. I'm afraid about wasting any more time. Slam on the brakes here and get us to a stop here because I'm actually quite worried about what's happening at home because, yeah, I honestly, I know James, he's not one to text like this. He's not one to use caps. We gotta hurry home. I'm not even going to worry about going slow. Usually I like to go slow around these parts, but I might speed a little. Hopefully I don't get pulled over. Oh man, I'm driving so fast. I've never driven so fast in my life. I'm actually extremely nervous because I don't know what's going on. Oh God. Ambulance. Oh no, this can't be good. Oh my God. Ambulance. Oh my God, they're flying. This cannot be good. Shoot. God. Oh my God. I'm so worried. I think something happened. I think something happened to Grandpa. Oh no. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Grandpa. Grandpa, are you home? Are you here? Oh no. Shoot, he's not here. Oh crap. He's not here.